I think it really makes the cards shine. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, let's see what the universe wants to tell Gemini. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. All right, let's get some cards for Gemini. Right off the bat, the Hermit, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Star, the Four of Pentacles, and for your opportunity, look at that, the Ten of Pentacles, how beautiful. And your challenge is going to be the Ace of Swords. Wow, so a lot coming in for you. Let me get this lined up. Like I said, it's new, so I'm trying to get used to it, so I'll be moving it around a little bit. All right, so let's put this aside. So some beautiful energy coming in for you right off the bat. So the first card that came out was the Hermit. And this is really talking about you going in for that type of spiritual enlightenment, that you're really going deep. And it's really for you to take that time for yourself. This is all about you. This has nothing to do with anybody else. This is about you going in for your type of spiritual enlightenment, and that's where you're going to get your answers. And it's not about you going far. It's about you kind of being grounded and having that time for yourself, really. Very Virgo energy for you coming in right there. And then we have the Three of Wands, and this is really talking about you taking that step forth into the world and creating what it is that you want to bring in. And this is anything. This is going to be career, education, finances. This could be a new hobby that you're starting. This could be travel. It's really whatever it is that you're focused on right now. I'm not getting anything specific. I'm just getting, you're able to throw yourself out there and make it happen, but you have to go within for that. And then with this Knight of Swords, he's really telling me that, you know, you are trying to stand in your truth right now, but you have a little bit of a back and forth. You know, there's some positive and some negative to that, and you're really trying to find your footing on that. I feel that whatever it is that you're trying to bring in, there's a bit of a back and forth. That, what I mean by that is, I think part of you is in the past of who you were previously, as opposed to who you are now and who you want to be in the future. So if we're thinking past, present, and future, he's got his feet in the past. In fact, he's even pointed towards your past. And so I think that there's something that might be holding you back, but you're working really hard to get to the point where you can just stand in your truth. But you're being pulled back and forth. So it's not that you're standing in who you are right now, because these aspects of your past are regurgitated back up. They're pulling you back. They're not letting you be 100% who you are right now and who you really want to see yourself in the future. Because the right now is, you're kind of here, but you're being pulled back. So you almost like have to sever this to the past. You know, keep it as a memory, but don't let it affect your decisions now, so you can go forward. It's kind of like this back and forth struggle of an energy. It's very intense. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the World card. We've got the Three of Swords. The Strength card. Oh my God, the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Swords. It's really pulling you back. We've got the Page of Wands, and then we have this Nine of Pentacles. So when we look over here at the Hermit, it's being clarified by the World card and the Three of Swords. And you're, like I said, it's really about you going within for the answers to get that type of enlightenment that you're looking for. And it's really a world stage. It's how you see yourself in the world and where you see yourself going. And I feel from this reading that this is about your future. We're going to see what the clarifiers and how the cards are going to unfold, but the vibration I've been getting is that this is how you see yourself in the future, not necessarily the present, but the future. And I think you see yourself on a big stage. I think that there's going to be a lot of struggles along the way. There's going to be some heartache and some loss. And I think that this has to do with your past. It's like a back and forth is the energy that's going on here. There's something that's really holding you back. Maybe it was something that happened in childhood. Maybe it's something that's not quite as far back, that it happened more, you know, like in the last 10 years, but there's definitely something from your past that's holding you back here. I can feel it. It's like tugging at you. You can break that, but it's definitely there. And then with this Three of Wands, with you really, you know, putting yourself out in the world, what it is that you want to create, which is this World card right there too. You definitely have all the strength inside you. You're very powerful. You have all this tenacity, you have this compassion, this love, this patience to really get out there and make it happen. You know, but it comes with a big open heart, and it's something that you have to do daily. But like I said, the vibration of this card, and it's the same card, this one's a clarifier, this is the main card, is that there is something from your past that's kind of holding you back. And it's an honest thing. It's very truthful and honest for you. It's not something made up, but it is something that is kind of sticking in you. It's like a thorn in your hand kind of thing, the thorn in the paw. Let me move that. And so with this with the Knight of Swords, it's being clarified by the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. When you can remove this thing that's pulling you back to your past, you're going to have this life of luxury, this independence from the past, independence as in where you want to go in the future, being self-reliant, being more powerful, because you're very powerful, but you have to deal with this. You have to sever that cord. You know, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but there definitely has to be a cut. You need your freedom. And I feel like this is kind of like a noose around, or that this is a noose around your neck, whatever this incident is. And it could be something that is just a memory for you, but it's a memory that has such a traumatic imprint on you that that's what you're having a hard time letting go of. Because remember, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. This could be a specific person that said something to you, did something to you, but it is a memory, right? It is a memory that keeps going over and over and over. When you're able to free yourself of that, or not give it the power that it's kind of taking up space in your head with and in your heart, you'll have this type of independence, this resilience and self-reliance, and you don't need that, and you don't need to keep beating yourself up with something like that, because I feel like it is actually a negative. So you're being presented with this ability to take a bold step forward. He's presenting you with an opportunity to tap into this energy, to sever that cord, that tie with something that's like a bad memory or an incident in your past. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's a trauma, right? So that is something that will help you really move forward with what it is that you're trying to create. And really, a lot of it is how you see your place in the world. So this is your overall energy. Now let's look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So right off the bat, we've got the King of Pentacles. So Spirit is letting you know that yes, you're very noble, that you're very successful and accomplished, and this is what you're striving to become, this maturity of thought, this maturity of having your intellect and your emotions and your heart and your soul all lined up together. You use your intuition to really figure out what it is that you want. It's like you have a sixth sense, is what I'm getting. But you really are able to use your intuition, and which is your heart, right? Or, you know, some people say, you know, what does your gut say? But it's really, you know, what is your heart telling you to do? You know, what is going to make you happy? And you have this ability to accomplish whatever it is that you set out, as long as you're focused and you can sever something from your past. You have the Star card. When you make that sever, Spirit is letting you know that all this healing is going to come into play. The Star is talking about healing and about hope and about generosity of spirit, about this universal consciousness that's coming in for you. And it's really going to allow you to expand your heart. And I think that part of this past is causing you to close up. I think it was really traumatic. And once that's done, it'll allow you to open and to really have even more abundance and success coming in. And that's what Spirit really wants to see you happy. You see these two cards, I mean, it's really like, you know, you've got the King of Pentacles and then you have this beautiful Star card. I mean, honestly, with the World card here, you could really be reaching for the stars if you wanted to, if that's the direction you wanted to go in. So that is available here for you. It's really a beautiful, it's a very healing energy for what you've got going on with your past and that trauma. Then we've got the Four of Pentacles, and this is talking about, and this is, I have to say, this keeps coming up for most of the signs that I've been reading for and in private consultations. There's something about people being very controlling right now, and this is about you going with the flow. You cannot control everything. Okay, that's the lesson of this card. If you try and control everything, you'll realize that you don't have no control whatsoever. This is about you going with the flow. This is about you, you know, you can say, I want to go in this direction, but if something doesn't work out exactly, you need to be able to roll with it. You can't have like a temper tantrum if things don't go exactly according to plan. It's just about you rolling with it, and that's the energy. So see what's coming your way when you put this out in the universe. So let's get some clarifiers. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. I'm gonna have to move this deck. We've got the Two of Cups and the Star. Okay, we've got the Star twice. So I can't begin to tell you how much healing is going to be coming in for you when you deal with this from your past. I just want to show you something. So you've got two Knight of Swords going into your past with something that happened, okay? You have now, in the advice and guidance from Spirit, two Star cards. There's a lot of healing and open-heartedness coming in. I think that you're going to have, like, if you're carrying around some baggage, even stuff that you're not even aware of, you're going to find it's going to release when you deal with whatever this incident is. And I mean, this could be something as simple as someone calling you a name to something where it's even more severe, like physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse. I mean, it's just, you know, there's a spectrum for people. And whatever it is that childhood trauma, it could be the death of a parent, death of a pet, whatever. It's some type of a trauma that you're going to have to deal with to cut that cord. And I think it'll be helpful and healing. It might not feel good as you're doing it, but man, you are really going to see this incredible healing coming in for yourself and opening your heart, okay? Okay, so with this King of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. And what I'm getting is that, you know, this is the universe really coming into you, whether you're aware of it or not. This usually happens in a very passive, unconscious kind of way, right? That it's coming in, and I'm getting that it's the universe that's trying to help heal you. That's the energy that's coming in off the card, is that you're getting divine downloads, maybe even some ancestral downloads, but I'm getting that Spirit is trying to help you heal and help you get over what it is that you're working through. This is talking about teamwork. This is talking about you really enjoying the teamwork, that everybody has their role to play in this, and you're just enjoying it, okay? Now with the Star, with the healing, and it's very intense, this healing that's coming in. Like I said, it's here twice for you. This one is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So by you balancing your responsibilities, and if you can enjoy that, to find pleasure and joy in the work that you're doing, you've got this love opportunity coming in, and he's Prince Charming, right? And I think it's also about artistic expression. And maybe that's a really good outlet for you to release this trauma, is through an artistic expression. Painting, song, dance, poetry, cooking, I mean, you name it, whatever it is, it's a type of expression to that you are physically removing it from you. You know, that's why I say, like, journal writing. You know, writing is an art form. That maybe that's a way for you to get it out of you, is to write and write and write. You don't have to show it to anybody. You can even turn around and burn it when you're done. But it's that way of expelling it from you to get rid of whatever that was. Now he's walking towards your future, and he's bringing you a love opportunity. And again, this is about that artistic expression. This is about bringing you love, and this could be romantic love. This could be friendship. This could be love of self. But he's definitely bringing you the ability to tap into that. And you're in such a great space here with this type of healing that's going on. Your heart is open. You've got hope. There's generosity. you've tapped into this universal consciousness. And this is where your emotional IQ really starts to soar when you have this healing. It's like you go through an epiphany is what I'm getting when this is coming in for you. So that being said, when we get over here, that it's just, don't be so controlling, roll with it. And this is being clarified by the Two of Cups and the Star. So look, love and love. You have a lot of love coming in. And this is coming in because you're healing yourself. And if you had any bitterness or cynicism around your heart, with this love coming in and this healing coming in, it's allowing you to let that kind of melt away. And that's not the person that you are or that you want to be. That bitterness or cynicism is a shield that protects you. And it makes it so that you're not vulnerable for attack, or you don't want to make yourself vulnerable for love. So this is allowing you to heal from that and to heal your heart. And it's a really beautiful thing. And like I said, with these two cards, this could be friendship. This could be a romantic relationship. With this card, this could even be you having a truce with yourself. Maybe you're having to forgive yourself for something that happened in the past. Maybe if there was a trauma, you blame yourself partially. But this is about, you really having that self-love and healing it, if that's what it is. You're having a truce with yourself. And again, I can't begin to tell you how much healing is coming in this reading for you, Gemini. This is really you tapping into a huge universal truth, a huge universal healing. I mean, this is the Star. This is on a grand scale. This will really, I would say, allow you to almost quantum jump yourself into a type of healing, into the new version of you for your future. It's going to be that big of a change for you. Okay, so this is going to be your guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's look at your opportunity and your challenge. I'm just going to scoot these over a little bit. I have to get used to this tablecloth. Okay, so the opportunity is the Ten of Pentacles. So you really have an opportunity with all of this healing going on to really have everything that you want. This is the abundance, the prosperity. This is love. This is open-hearted. This is family, friends, pets. This is travel, housing, car. Whatever it is you're trying to evolve towards, this is your opportunity to really tap into that and see what it is you're trying to make for yourself in the material world. This is the 3D realm. However, when you get to this stage, I also want to bring about that you also have enlightenment. Because for you to be able to hold on to your finances and your wealth, your friends and family and everything else, you have this emotional and intellectual enlightenment. Okay, this is really, like I was saying, your heart, your mind, body, and soul are in alignment. So this would be your mind, your heart, your soul. Everything is in alignment, and it allows you to stay where you're at and to not lose anything because you have that maturity of thought. So that's an opportunity for you, and we'll get some clarifiers in a minute. Then your challenge, you have a gift and blessing from the universe. This is the Ace of Swords. Your challenge is to tap into, it's so big. There's a lot going on for you. Your challenge is to stand in your truth of who you are. Your challenge is to have that bold step forward and to stand into this in a very honest moment with yourself, because you've got a lot going on. I feel for some of you, you are having a hard time acknowledging something that happened in your past. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to acknowledge it. It's too painful. You don't want to take the scab off and dig into it. But what I'm getting is that you really are going to be standing in the truth of who you are. And it's very, what are the words? It will bring you success and wisdom and knowledge once you do that, if that makes sense. Because remember, when we first started, the first card that came up was the Hermit. And so this is really about you going inside. I should show the cards. They kind of get covered up. But with the Hermit there, you really need to go inside for enlightenment and for answers that you're searching for. And when you get that and you can stand in your truth, that's when all this wisdom, knowledge, and success really comes in for you, and you really come into your own. And it's like you really will have that emperor and empress type energy where, you know, the emperor is all the kings put together. The empress, it's all the queens put together. You will have that maturity and control of all the suits, right? And that's kind of what I see you're starting here. This is a 1. This is an opportunity for you to do that. However, it is in the position of a challenge. It's not going to be easy, but it is there for you. And let's get some clarifiers for you. We've got the 8 of Swords. We've got the Queen of Swords. A lot of truth coming in for you in this reading. Oh my God. Now we've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So going back to your opportunity with this 10 of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the 8 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So with you seizing this opportunity to have that, for some of you, you feel very restricted. You feel like you can't breathe when you're in that role. You can't see yourself assuming that right now. It's an opportunity for you, but for some of you, it kind of makes you panic a little bit and not want to move. Maybe it's too much responsibility. You're not looking for that right now. Even though that's what you're going to be maturing into, I think for some of you, you have this feeling coming up. For the rest of you, you really see this Gemini as moving towards your future. That's what she's doing. She's looking towards your future. This is who you're going to metamorphose into. She's standing another sword, right? So she is standing there. She takes the mask off. She's showing you exactly who she is. And she doesn't stand for any bullshit whatsoever. And this is part of your opportunity. If you can stand in your truth, you're going towards your future. If you're having a difficult time, you're not ready for it yet, that's okay, because you're feeling a little restricted. And so you're kind of in survival mode when this happens. And that could still be a sting from something that happened in your past. So it's a matter of, you know, where are you at in this reading, right? Because this is a general reading. So where are you at, Gemini? Are you the one that's feeling restricted from this? Or are you able to move forward and deal with it and stand in your truth and go towards your future? So that's your opportunity. Then we have your challenge. Your challenge is the Ace of Swords, and it's being clarified by the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So this is very interesting. You have the Queen up here for your opportunity, and for the challenge, you've got the King. It's very important to realize that the key here is standing in your truth. So you have the Ace of Swords and now the King of Swords. It's very important to stand in your truth. I feel that you're very strong and you're very brave, but there's something about you standing in who you are right now, and maybe you just don't want to assume that role. But when you do, because this is a challenge for you to stand in your truth and to have this opportunity, it's work. And for some of you, this is getting in the way, and for others, you don't want to do the work. Okay, that's what I'm getting from the vibration. You're slow to move. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. In fact, the horse is not even moving. But you are being presented with an opportunity in the material world to discover who you are and stand in your truth. This is going to bring you knowledge and wisdom. That's what this represents. And when you do, it's going to be this epiphany, this aha moment, and you're going to be so grateful you did it. And like I said, you're going to quantum jump into your future. That's what this star is all about. You know, this is not even, you know, this is not on Earth. This is the star. So you are really going to excel. Gemini, what a powerful reading. Oh my God. A lot of work though. Okay, Gemini, so that's what I have for you for mid-April. And remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And like I said, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and it's free. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And just a reminder, the 4-week Tarot Masterclass begins Sunday, April 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I only offer this class twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. So if you're interested, please go ahead and sign up. And if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll get back to you. All right, everybody, thanks for watching and enjoy your month. Bye for now.